Marvel Studios' latest cinematic offering, Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, is a very rapid-fire film. For a while now, we've been wondering what exactly got cut from the final product due to one thing or another. Well, the director Sam Raimi reveals that quite a lot of things were cut, and a pretty substantial amount of runtime with it. So this comes at us from a recent interview that Collider did with Sam Raimi, where he talks about how the film was longer in the editing bay and how they started to try to streamline it, make it a little bit more simplistic, and also how to cut down on the runtime. So he straight up addresses the previous film, which of course would be Marvel Studios and Sony's Spider-Man No Way Home and the length of that film, and says that that wasn't really an issue in terms of what they're doing, but that they wanted to be supportive of whatever the final cut was going to be when it comes to Doctor Strange. So when it came to editing, what they were doing and what they had to cut, including subplots and more character moments and things happening, that ultimately, yeah, there was a lot of major stuff that was cut from the final film, but they felt like they landed in a pretty good place with the final end result. Now, of course, whether they did or not, that's up to you to decide. I've already talked about it. I said I love the film, so, that's my take on it. I can see why some people might hate it. I can see why some people are disappointed and want more cameos. And again, he doesn't straight up deny or confirm anything like that. He just kind of teases that there's major things that were cut. But what were they? Am I going to explain them? Am I ever going to touch upon them? No, not necessarily. He kind of just leaves it out there saying, yeah, major things were cut. There was certain things being cut that were, CG, certain things that were actors, and just bigger things in the film. Again, we really have no idea what it is, right? Or what direction they were heading in, or who could have been cut. I know many people are still saying Tom Cruise's Iron Man. Who knows? Maybe, maybe not. I mean, other people are still saying Ghost Rider. Others are saying Ben Affleck's Daredevil. Maybe. Again, any of this could have been cut, but would that have made the plot any better? I don't know. I necessarily don't know. Maybe that's why it was cut. Maybe it just felt like unnecessary things going on. But again, we're in that sort of position where we don't get director's cut of MCU films, and ultimately, whatever was scrapped, we never tend to see the light of any of it unless it leaks, and then they'll kind of acknowledge it. But otherwise, for all we know, they could have cut all the Inhumans from the film, and maybe they were in there at some point, but we will never know because that's the Marvel Studios way, and that's kind of unfortunate, but I suppose that's how they handle their business.